Hello, I'm Nabila Shahabdin, the Reference and Instruction Librarian at Jafet Library. Our session today is going to introduce you to EndNote. So the question is, what's EndNote? EndNote is a web-based citation management tool that allows you to organize your citation and store them in one place, create bibliography, format paper instantly using a wide array of citation styles like APA, MLA, Harvard, and so on. I'm going to try to be as thorough as possible during the presentation, but if you feel that you need help or you have questions after the session, please feel free to contact me. My office is downstairs in Jafet Library lobby, room 205, extension 2629, and my email is ns24. How to access EndNote Web? To do that, first you need to go to the AUB homepage. From the AUB homepage, you click on Libraries on the top of the screen. Then you select University Libraries. Within the University Libraries webpage, you scroll down to Research Help and Tools, and you click on EndNote Web. If you are a first-time user, you need to sign in or create an account. So you click on Create an Account. You enter your email address. It could be an AUB email or any other email. You click on Continue. You fill up the registration information and make sure to follow the password guidelines. Whenever you log in, then you'll be able to access EndNote Web. If you already have an account, all you have to do is go to EndNote Web and enter your email address and your password. To log in. So if you already have an account, you just enter your email and your password and you log in. If you are a first-time user, then you'll have this screen where you have how to get started. As I said earlier, this EndNote Web allows you to collect, organize, and format your references. On the top of EndNote Web, you have 5 tabs: My References, Collect, Organize, Format, and Options. And what's the role of each of these tabs? My References, usually it allows you to see your references and groups you have saved. Collect allows you to add new references into your library. Organize allows you to create groups and folders within EndNote Web. Format will allow you to use a variety of formatting options. And finally, the options will allow you to change your information like password, email, profile, etc. Before you start using EndNote Web, it's very important to think, how do you want to organize your references? Do you want to organize them by group, by subject, by course number, by project, etc.? Usually, I create a folder or a group for each project. To do that, you go to Organize. As I said earlier, this tab will allow you to create and manage your references. You go to Manage My Groups. I have already created many groups, but if you want to create a new group, you scroll down and you click on a new group. As you noticed, most of the time you will get a tab, a yellow tab on the top of the screen. What you need to do is click on the tab, select Temporary Allow Scripted Windows, then click on a new group again. When you do that, a pop-up box will appear. Enter a new group name in the box. Let's say I want to name it for today FRRP project. Program. Then I click on OK. And my group is added to the list of groups. This is what you need to start with. Second, you need to add references to EndNote Web. To do that, you go to Collect, and here this tab will allow you to add new references in 3 different ways. First, you have online search. Use online search to search many databases and library catalog like the PubMed, Library of Congress, and other library catalogs from other universities. Unfortunately, this feature does not work with the AUB library catalog. I'm going to do a quick sample on how to use PubMed via EndNote Web. So I click on PubMed, then I go to Connect. This will link me to PubMed. I conduct a search. Let's say I'm looking for articles in PubMed on breast cancer and omega-3. I type in my keyword, breast cancer and omega-3. I click on search, and I get a list of articles related to my topic. Let's see, I'm interested on this article on anti-cancer action of omega-3 fatty acid, and I want to add it into my EndNote Web. All I have to do is click on select the reference, go to the top of the screen, select my folder, which is for today the FRRP program, and automatically my references will be taken into this folder. If we go to the left-hand side of the screen, you notice that my folder FRRP now has 1 reference. The second option is to add is a new reference. A new reference allows you to manually add references into your EndNote Web library. You do that usually when, let's say, you are not able to import the citation from the library catalog or from a library databases or from the internet, or if you have an interview or an unpublished materials. In new reference, what you need to do is to fill up the bibliographic field. To do that, first you need to select your reference type. Are you entering a book section, an edited book, a film, etc.? Then you fill up the information within the required field and make sure that you fill up all needed information for a correct bibliographic citation later on. Whenever you enter the information, you have to save them before you log off. The third option is import references. Import references will allow you to directly or indirectly move citation from the databases available through the library, such as Academic Search Complete, Elsevier Science Direct, Medline, etc. Please note that the majority of databases available through our library allows you to either directly or indirectly move or export citation from these databases into EndNote Web. For details on how to import, you can go to the help on the top right-hand side of the screen. On the top right-hand side of the screen, where you can just go to the section on collect references, click import format, and this will give you instruction on how to import from databases. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to demonstrate how to import from one or two databases available through our library. To do that, first we need to go to the database itself. So I'm going to go back to the library webpage. Then under collections, I'm going to click on databases. And under find resources by subject, I'm going to go to medicine. Here is the list of databases under medicine. I'm going to try to show you how to import from Medline via Web of Knowledge. So to export the citation into EndNote Web, you need to go to the database itself. Let's say I'm interested in finding articles on vitamin D and osteoporosis. I enter my key terms and I click on search. And I get a list of articles. I skim through the articles until I find a relevant article. Let's say I'm interested in exporting the article number 9. It's about the effect of 3100 IU, vitamin D. I select the article, then I scroll up to the top of the screen where I have an icon saying EndNote Web. So all I have to do in this case is click on EndNote Web, and my citation will automatically be exported into my EndNote Web library. Okay, here you have a notification that the citation was imported and saved in my EndNote Web library. Let's do another example. So I'm going to go back to the AUB library databases page, and I'm going to try to export from Elsevier Science Direct. To do that, I can go just alphabetically, browse e-resources by title, click on the letter E, and log in to Elsevier Science Direct. In Elsevier, okay, I'm going to go to advanced search. Let's say I'm still looking for breast cancer in title, abstract and keyword, and fish oil, also an abstract title keyword. I can limit my search to recent publications. Then I click on search. I have 10 articles related directly to my topic. Let's say I'm interested in the second article on fish oil prevents breast cancer, and the third one on fish oil lower breast cancer risk. So I select these two references, then I scroll up and I click on export citations. Here what I need to do if I'm interested in getting the abstract in addition to the citation, I go to contact format, I select citation and abstract. And for export format, I select RIS format for Reference Manager, ProCite, and EndNote. Then I click on export. And you see here 2 references exported to EndNote Web. So my references were directly exported to EndNote Web. This is for Elsevier Science Direct. As I said earlier, some of the databases do not allow you to directly export your citation, and one of them is PubMed. And PubMed is heavily used by medical students, so I'm going to do a demonstration on how to use or how to export citation from PubMed into EndNote Web. So under databases, top recommended databases, I can directly access PubMed from the top recommended databases. I'm going to do a quick search on the same topic. And here is the list of references. So we conduct our search. We select the references we are interested in. I'm interested in the second one, omega-3 fatty acid and cancer. And number 5 about diet, cancer, and lipidome. I select these references, then I have to go to send to on the top right side of the screen. Click on the arrow next to send to, select clipboard, then click on add to clipboard. I can continue my search, look for other article, and whenever I am done with all my search, I go to the clipboard, I click on the number of items, I reselect my references, then I go to display setting, click on the arrow next to it, select Medline, click on apply, and I'll get the citation in a tagged format. So what I do next is I go to file, I save my document or this file. I make sure that I'm going to save it in a text format, so I need to change save as type from web page into text file, then I click on save. Next, I need to go to EndNote Web. I click on collect, I select import references, then I go to file and I browse for the file that I have already saved on my desktop. It's PubMed. I click on open, then I go to import option and I select PubMed NLM, and from the group I go and I select the FRRP program. Then I click on import, and this will move or export the citation from the text file into my EndNote library. If you need more on how to export citation, as I said earlier, you go to help, and under help you go to collect references, you click on import format, and you follow the instructions. So now I have folders, I have references. Then the third important thing that I can do is to create bibliography. To do that, I go to format, and here I have many options. I'm going to cover first how to create a bibliography list. To do that, use bibliography. So you click on bibliography. We select a group, let's say FRRP program. I want my references to be in a APA 6 editions, and I want to get them in a rich text file. So I select file format, rich text file. I can email, preview, and save my references. I'm going to click on save my bibliography to a file. This will bring my references into a Word document. I can open the Word document, see my citation, save them, and so on. EndNote or any other tool are automatic tools, so what you need to do is to make sure that what you are getting is correct. If they are not correct, or then you have to edit the information within EndNote web. This is one way. This is, you do it when you want a list of bibliography. If you are, what about Cite While You Write? Cite While You Write allows you to insert citation in your Word document and at the same time create a bibliography at the end of your paper. To do that, you need first to download Write and Cite plugin. How to do that? You click on Cite While You Write plugin. You follow the installation instruction. You make sure to download either Windows or Macintosh depending on your browser. Then you'll be able to use and to Cite While You Write. When you install Cite While You Write, it will appear in a Word document as a tab. So let's log into a Word document. Let's say I opened a Word document and I'm start writing my paper, project, assignment, whatever, and I want to insert citation. After downloading Cite While You Write, the EndNote Web tab will appear within your Word document. What you need to do is click on EndNote Web. You'll have here the options. Whenever you click on EndNote Web, you can find a citation, you can select the output style, edit the citation, and so on. First, what we need to do, we're going to select the citation style. I'm interested in APA 6 edition. Then we're going to start to insert citation. Please note that sometimes you'll be asked to log in to use EndNote Web from the Word document. In this case, all you have to do is type in your EndNote Web username and password. I started my paper. I want to insert a citation at the end of the sentence, so I click on Find Citation. I enter either the author name of the article or a keyword within the title. So let's say breast cancer. I click on Find. EndNote Web will search for any reference that has the word breast cancer in the title. And here is the list of references. For each one, I have the author name, the year of publication, and the title of the article or of the reference. Let's say I want to use the third title. I select the reference and I double click on it and I get the in-text citation. Let's try another example. I'm going to try the Fabian marine-derived omega fatty acid. I select my reference and I click on Insert. And here is my citations. You can repeat this process throughout your document. What I have here is the in-text citation for the first article, followed by the in-text citation of the second article, and below my text I have the references arranged in APA style. One thing to be mentioned, please always label your reference list by adding reference list or works cited or any other options. If you want to use another style, all you have to do is go to the style and select, like I'm interested more in the American Medical Information Association style. I can select this style and automatically EndNote Web will change the citation from APA 6th edition into the Journal of American Medical Association. It's not alphabetical, it's more numeric, and so on. What if you are working in a group and you want to share your references? Then in EndNote, you go to the tab Organize, you click on Manage My Groups. Let's say I want to share the FRRP program group. I go to Share and I select, I check the box. I click on Manage Sharing. Then I click on Start Sharing this group. I enter the email addresses of the people that I want to share the file with them. I can allow them to select read only or read and drag, then I click on Apply. This is briefly how to use EndNote Web. And here is my group. I can see that I have already sent my my group to ns@nabilashihab@gmail.com. This is briefly how to use EndNote Web. As I said earlier, if you need any help or if you have questions, you can go to the help section. Follow the instructions. These are detailed instructions. You may also go to the tutorial where you can view different features within EndNote Web, or just pass by our department in Jafet Lab, lobby, room 205, or call me at the extension 2629, email ns24@AUB. Thank you very much for your attention.